I love my students. In many ways, they're like the peanuts at the bar. They're complimentary. Um, Over the past couple of weeks, I have, because I do have a public presence on the internet, been subjected to a series of libelous comments and some slanderous ones because there's been some people in real life who've come by the door there and said some not so uplifting things about me to me. And I have to give them credit for coming to me directly because a lot of stuff is done cloak and daggers in the shadows, but it does give you reason to pause. And I have to remind myself sometimes I have students who pick me on purpose. There was a girl, I had Brittany for the very first time in class about 2 years ago, who really struggled. She did end up finishing the class, but didn't do very well because of the struggles aren't important. Now she's in another class later on in the progression that I don't teach. And she was asking me if I teach a particular class in the summertime because she'd really like to take it. And it's kind of an interesting thing to get those kinds of compliments from students that they want to take you again. That they're hoping that you're teaching a class that they need, that they take you on purpose, because they don't have to. My class tonight has 7 people in it, I think, who took me last semester for Gen Chem 1 and are now in my Gen Chem 2 class. And it's interesting when they do this on purpose, because I get to a place where, because the critics are long-winded and loud, that I forget sometimes that there are things about me that are good. And I have to remind myself that sometimes the people who criticize me for my flaws are the same people who can't name 3 other countries besides this one, who don't know what year the War of 1812 started, who don't know what country we fought for our independence, and who can't tell me that how old they were correctly if they were born 8 years ago. They're the same people who can't answer these questions on the street think that I'm a bad person because I don't agree lock, stock, and barrel with them. They are legion. Part of the problem with working in academia is that you are surrounded by people who are highly motivated and have a high opinion of themselves based on potential rather than achievements, who, because they are here or because they've maybe achieved a degree, believe that they are God's gift to academia, or that they know everything about everything everywhere all at once. I remind people sometimes that a college degree is a qualification, not a beatification, and that graduating from college does not make you a saint, it makes you a specialist. And that this is just a job. It does not make me a saint. I'm a scientist, not a saint. And there may be people who find saintly things in me, but that's because those are the people who are looking for the good. Other people are looking for other things. And if you look for the bad in mankind, hoping you will find it, you surely will. And those are the people I need less of in my life. Anyway, it's interesting who decides to point out your flaws. It's usually not people that you respect or that you know well, and it's almost never anybody that you like. Because if those people do criticize you, it doesn't feel like criticism, or at least it doesn't for me. Anyway, speak kind things to each other at home or where you may be. Godspeed and take care.